Today I'm going to show you my favorite way to do formative assessment with added technology. This is Nearpod, and once you have created your Nearpod account and you've logged in, this is the home page you'll see. The very first thing you want to do is go to Create. So click that button, and as you can see, I've already created a couple presentations for myself. So one we're going to start on today is a new presentation. And the very first thing you want to do is name it. And I snagged this name from the curriculum frameworks. You're going to hear that frequently. The next thing you're going to do is add the slides. And one of the things I know a lot of teachers really like is you can use the PowerPoint presentations you've been using for years in Nearpod, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So you take those, right click on the PowerPoint if you already had it open, and then just, you see where it says drag your files right in the center? We're going to take one of those files and drag it right over. It opens it up for you. You can see it logging into Nearpod and adding it. It's processing it. You can click OK, and it'll show you that it's processing it. And once it's processed, this is what it opens up and looks like. A lot of the work has already been done here for you. One of the other things that I like about Nearpod is it has so many opportunities for you to add not just opportunities for formative assessment, but things like video, a web link, and basically these little buttons right here are how we do it. So we're going to click Add, and right now we're going to click Add Content because I have a video I want to show here. So we're going to click on the video, and we're going to browse from my files. And right here, I'm going to click this one. So we're going to watch this one. It uploads. It takes a few moments for it to happen. Now, just like as it at the PowerPoint, it's adding the video. You can see down here that it's processing. While we're waiting, this is not really where I want the video to go in my presentation, so I'm going to just click on it and grab it right and move it all the way up, drag it over to where I want it to be, and it's going to continue to process. While that's going on, I can continue to add information, and I really want to start this off with just a little bit of content for the students to be able to look over and read. So I'm going to click Slides this time. This one opens up, and I'm going to title this one The Boston Massacre. Then I have some basic text I want the students to read first. It just gives them a little bit of an idea, and I go ahead and click Save. And once you see this, you can see where it's saved again at the very end. That's not where I want that. So I'm going to left click on it and drag it all the way to the top. That's where I want that for the students to see this. And then I've decided, you know what, I want to add some activities here to check and see, halfway through this story, are they really paying attention to me? So I'm going to click on Add again, and this time I'm going to go Add Activity. And adding the activity, I can do things like they have them draw something, they can take a full-fledged quiz, they could take a poll, or they could answer open-ended questions. Now, all of this information, when the students answer these questions, they will send them directly, all the information will be sent directly back to your email. So I'd suggest creating a student file in your email so that you've got that. But in this way, you can grade if you want to grade, if you don't want to do formative. As a daily grade or something. You can also go back and check for understanding, see what they did, what they understood, what maybe you need to reteach. And finally, one of the great things about this is you don't have to have the computer lab to do this. Students can do this on their phones. Okay, let's see. So let's answer, this time let's do an open-ended question. And so I have taken, again, another question from the curriculum frameworks. And one of the things I noticed last time that I hadn't done was I can continue to add images right here in the question so students can still see the work that they were looking at. So right here, I'm going to go back to my files. This time it's on my desktop. Go there and open that up. And now that picture is going to be saved. So when the student sees this slide, they'll see the question, they'll be able to look back at the picture and answer the question. So this is going to upload here. And again, like always, it comes to the very end, and that's not really where I want that slide. So I'm going to left click and drag it all the way up here. Now I'd like for you to get an idea of what the student's going to see. So as it opens up, on the right page, the student will see this. Then the student, before, what we're not seeing here is the student will log on with just a basic number. So this will let you know, and they'll have to put their name, first and their last name in. So the student doesn't have to know a password or doesn't have to have their own account. They can just log in this way. It's really simple. So the student will see this. They'll see the video. And then they'll start to answer the questions. And the student can click on this and open that up and answer the question. And then the student will have a spot to answer the question. Again, that question's fed back into my email account, so I get all my students' answers. So if you have that little stickler who's not answering questions, you'll know exactly who is participating and who isn't. It's another reason I like this one. And so I continue to put more information in here. And that's the rest of the way creating the slide will work. Once I'm done, I'll just click publish, and this will be out there. Another good thing about Nearpod is if you don't have time to make one of your own, you can go find another person's presentation and help you out. So these are some really easy ways to use what you've had and what's been working for you and add technology. And I hope you've enjoyed this video.